What is up, everybody, and welcome once again to this week's episode of GKDR, aka Death Ratio. It is episode 49 this week, Tuesday, January 28th. We're cruising right along into the 2025 year. Okay, trudging. We're trudging, let's be honest. There's too much going on for it to be a sprint. But we're getting there. Excuse me, had to clear my throat. And we're excited to be here for another episode with y'all tonight. I am joined, as always, by my fellow co-host and gamer nerd geek guy, Brevin the Dude. Devin, how the hell are you? I didn't see you yesterday. I felt like caca shit over the weekend and stayed home from work yesterday and literally just slept. So, how are you, friend? How's your week getting off?
Um, Honestly, yesterday sucked, but it was pretty much all of our headcanons that you skipped out on the episode on purpose because Xander was talking to you about what you wanted the topic to be.
You didn't even mention that to me until like 5 o'clock. I like that was like the first thing I did in the morning. I like a consummate professional.
Okay. To be fair, he told you earlier in the day. But yeah, that's
What a bastard! Like fuck you, Xander. It was like, hold on, I got the fucking receipts. Hold on, let's see. When was this?
He's looking.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm literally.
Yeah. Wow, they text
we
that
at?
much that he has to look that hard.
I kind of, yeah, actually.
But yeah, no,
Weird
because
to
we were
feel
sitting there the whole time. We're like, oh, Garrick would hate doing this right now. Did you watch it?
Actually, I do stand corrected. It wasn't. It was a little later, but it wasn't as much later as I thought. I sent like the thing at like 7, and he texted me about it at like 10. So
Okay.
it really was earlier in the day. It was just after. It was still just after.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We just had to give you shit,
Fair enough, as one does every time I'm not on the episode. I'm actually really bummed because I fucking love Whose Line Is It Anyway, and I doubt we're gonna do something like that again. So what the fuck ever. I fucking missed opportunity. I haven't gotten the chance to watch the episode just yet, but yeah, you can. We're gonna tell you about that in just a second. But hey, tonight we're not talking about Whose Line Is It Anyway, because we are talking Over the Rally and Through the Woods, South of 33 Ninjas, and much, much more. Because this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, and we are slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. If you want to get ahead of the curve, though, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. But if you've already spent all your credits in another shop, that is totally fine. You can also support us and watch us record this show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you have Amazon Prime, DJ, what else do you have?
Oh shit. You know what? DJ would say that you would also have
Mm-hmm.
God,
What do we have?
There's so many that have
What
been
do we
added.
have?
Prime Gaming.
Thank you, DJ. You also have Prime Gaming, aka Twitch Prime, and we would love for you to give that to us and help us level up our game. It costs you nothing, friends. $0 hairs. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel and clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. Devin,
Garrick.
we have some critical hits, just a few things to gloss over that you might not be aware of going on in the GK world this week. Okay? Don't forget, we have all of our episodes from all of our shows on YouTube. And all you audio listeners out there, please go follow us on there. There's more content than what we have available on on our podcast platforms. We've got lots of old episodes and exclusive gameplay things that you guys can only find on our YouTube channel. We are working really, really hard to grow that platform this year. It's one of our biggest goals is to capitalize our YouTube and be able to make more content on our YouTube for you guys this year. So we've got some things planned that we're really excited for you guys. So we want you guys to go support us by following us on there, please, and thank you. You guys can also go straight to the source, which also has our YouTube content available on it and our latest videos and updates about our schedule at goodkraken.com, folks. We have our own domain. We are official as fuck. We even have our very own merchandise that you can go pick up right there. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, beanies, hats, and more to come. It's good stuff, guys. And of course, as always, as we just discussed, yesterday was the latest episode of the Shipwreck Show, episode 153. We are gonna hit episode fucking 200 this year. That's crazy. Probably.
That is crazy.
Probably. I think so. As long as we don't take any days off. It's a potential. Because it's 52 weeks in a year. But and we're already cruising along. So yeah, it could definitely happen. But you guys, we also have huge news. We started a D&D podcast. Yes, Devin?
Can you say critical hit one more time for me, please? Can you say we have some critical hits, please? Just do it.
We have some critical hits. You just okay. Is that the sound that you? Is that this? Do you feel good, Devin? Is that the sound that you pictured in your head all this time, and now you've gotten to express it to the world?
Yeah.
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 Such a fucking goober, dude. What is that from? Is that? I feel like that's a Dragon Ball Z sound.
I'm gonna play it one more time for you.
Is that the FF crit sound?
No, that's the home run bat from Super Smash Bros.
Oh, one more time. Sorry, audio listeners. I know you love this. No, okay, yeah. That's what it is. It's the home run bat. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I probably would have never guessed that sound. I haven't played Smash Bros in fucking forever. But apparently, every time we've been saying critical hit, for the last 49 episodes, that's what Devin has heard in his head. And he just feels really good that he now gets to do that every time we say critical hit. But hey, guys, we have amazing news. We started a D&D podcast. We did our episode 0 where we introduced our characters and our backgrounds and a little bit about ourselves getting into this D&D campaign, and we finally debuted that campaign this last weekend. Our subscribers got 2 days early access to that episode. It did go live this morning. For everybody else on YouTube and podcast services, you guys can absolutely go check that out. It is called Songs from the Abyss. That is a GK D&D podcast. Again, dude. Songs from the Abyss. We have episodes 0 and 1 out, with episode 2 being recorded for y'all in early access this Saturday, which will be available by noon Pacific time. Devin, you had a thought?
Yeah, I can't wait till next episode because I can't wait to land a critical hit.
Oh, dude, you want to know why I'm really excited for this D&D session this week? I don't have work.
Ooh.
Yeah, and given how our last session ended, yeah. I'm really excited.
I hope Ernell's listening and he just heard you say that.
I'm really excited. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Ernell, you're gonna have to add some more content on to the next episode.
Anyways, but that's our critical hits, folks. So we are moving into our first little mini segment of the night. We've got a few of these for you this evening, which is our. What is it, Denim? What are we getting into?
What we're gonna be getting into, it's this one thing when I'm playing a first person shooter, and as I see somebody running off, you could say that they are in my line of sight.
Oh my fucking god, dude! What the fuck was that? The news? What was a fucking news?
Breaking news.
That's exactly the vibe I got from that shit. Ridiculous. All right, I got to find where we're starting this week, Tuesday to Monday, which means I need to get the 28th on the calendar.
I just played it once. Ernell, sit down. It's fine. Listen, Ernell, I'm just a chill guy.
I enjoyed it. Get the fuck out of here. Because we are getting ready to tell you what video games are going to be releasing this week, folks, in our line of sight segment. This is going to be brought to you by GameSpot. Thanks, GameSpot. So they are providing this link for us that we are leading to you. Starting off January 28th, releasing on the Switch, we have Cuisinier, which sounds like a food-ass game. On Switch, available today. Neptunia Riders versus Dogoos?
What?
Yeah, available on PlayStation 4, 5, and Nintendo Switch. Available today. Orcs Must Die, Death Trap. I fucking love that franchise. Orcs Must Die is great tower defense.
Yeah, I haven't played an Orcs Must Die game since like Xbox 360.
It's good stuff, dude. I really like Orcs Must Die. That is available on Series XS and PC today, January 28th. We've also got Sybil's Journey available on PC, January 28th. Another game I almost drafted this. I'm really sad I didn't. It got like a fucking 80. Is Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter, a highly anticipated sequel for a very stylized action platformer. It's a great game. Tales of Iron is, if you have not played it. That is available on PlayStation 4, 5, XS, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, available today. Then we have The Stone of Madness, available on PlayStation 5, XS, Switch, and PC, available 28th today. We have Warside, available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, XS, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, available on January 28th. I've not heard of a lot of these games, if I'm being completely honest.
I haven't either.
But who knows? I'm the kind of motherfucker that will go look up a game based off of the title alone, which is why we do this, right? Because like maybe something just piques your interest off the title. Because sometimes it's okay to judge that fucking book by the cover. Agent Fall, we have on PS5, 4XS, 1, and Switch, available on the 29th. Wow, we're finally into fucking Wednesday. A lot of games released today. We have Corden, available on PC, January 29th. Cryptical Path, available on PC, the 29th. Dead Letter Department on PC, the 38th. That's a cool title. Sniper Elite Resistance, new game in the Sniper Elite series, PlayStation 4, 5, XS, Xbox One, PC, and the 30. That is available on January 30th. Excuse me. We also have Spider-Man 2 that is getting ported to PC, January 30th, and we have Genso Menage?
You know what? I need to play Spider-Man 2 still.
Yeah, you fucking do. Genso Menage, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. On Switch and PC. Available on the 31st. Where do I need to stop? The 3rd. So, and the next available date is the 4th. So that is what we have coming up in the next week, folks. February starts getting into some bigger, heavy hitting games, so definitely keep an eye out. You are going to have a lot more familiar titles releasing starting in February. But that's what we have for you today.
You know what I noticed? They haven't updated their 2025 calendar in a while. Because, like...
Yes, there are several games that it says to be announced, and they have, in fact, been announced.
Or have come out, even. Like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is the to be announced still.
So, unfortunately, this is still not Game Informer, but it's better than nothing.
I miss Game Informer.
Me too. But we're getting right into our next piece of the episode, Devin. I realize I'm subsequently doing like a lot of talking. Lucky for you, I guess, this evening. You just get to kind of enjoy
perfectly
and
fine. I don't hate this at all.
I'm about to say, it doesn't feel bad. So far, so good.
We can go right into the next one. You're coming at it like...
Yeah. Bing, bing. Yeah, exactly. And we're moving straight into Chapter Select, Redux Edition. No, it's still Chapter Select, but we're just doing something a little different. A little. Why? Why? It's not even yet. You can't. We haven't done the segment yet. Reserve judgment, friend. You can if it's bad at the end.
Oh no, I'm just doing it to do it.
You need to do it. That tracks. Uh, but hey, this is our hands-on segment, and you might notice we haven't we haven't done this one in a while because we kind of transitioned away from doing smaller game reviews and just started giving the titles that we're really excited about, the big headlining segments of our episodes, as if you would a movie, and that feels really good for us. And we have. Devin and I have decided that's going to be our norm going forward, and that we like giving you guys those big spotlight reviews for our games. With that being said, we do still want to talk about other games, right? Because there's so many games out there, guys. Hundreds of thousands of millions of fucking games going around, and nobody ever has the time to see them all, right? So we're rebranding in a baby way, kind of sort of testing the waters on seeing how you guys would like us reviewing older games in our with our chapter select. We're still going to be covering all of the same material that you guys might be
And new
interested
games
in.
too.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that.
New
We'll
games,
still be doing new games.
New games are absolutely still going to be happening. Like smaller games we might do here, Game Pass games we might do on here still for like the chapter select stuff. You know, like not everything is a AAA release, but we want to but we will also want to be able to shed light on, you know, past releases that may have kind of missed us, right? Because I discovered a fantastic new game. To me, it's not a new game. It came out in 2020.
I played this game already back when it came out.
Yeah, and Devin's played it. I fucking have it. I literally just discovered this shit 4 days ago. But it is called Art of Rally, and it is a hyper stylized. What? We good?
Oh, we're fine. I just got to do something real quick.
Okie dokie. It is a hyper stylized, low poly art style that very much it looks like an arcade game, but it's got like really awesome driving physics, and it's called Art of Rally because the game is it's rally car racing. It is this it's very very stylized, low poly, yet very beautiful rally racing. It's top down rather than being like third person or first person, which is different as a driver. This was made by Fun Selector. It originally released on PC in 2020, then got ported to console in 2021, and then even got ported to mobile in 2024, just last year. And in 2023, even got a DLC pack with some awesome Australia maps, which I haven't picked up yet myself, but I've heard praise for it. And
it's a pretty fun game.
Yeah, God, dude, I've been having. It's first off, it's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It looks very hard, cute, which like lends it to be like, oh yeah, this will be a pick it up and play it game. It does have a cozy vibe to it because it has this really really incredible synthwave soundtrack. But the game's really challenging. It's physics based driving, and it is all about the golden era of rally. We're talking rally cars from the 1960s to the 1990s. Now, tiny itty bitty history lesson. If you don't know nothing about rally cars, there is a very famous group of rally cars called Group B. Then that it's like a classification of racing. Like your car is modified to X amount. These specifications. Group B was notoriously dangerous. Lots of people died, and they canceled it. This is an alternate timeline where that never got canceled, and then Group B subsequently got a successor classification of racing called Group S, and that's what this game is all about. And you are driving these classic rally cars on these really beautiful maps that are based off of actual places you would go rally all around Eastern Europe. You go to Kanto Island. You go to Spain. Like I said, there's an Australian DLC pack. There is nothing in America because rally car shit does not happen here. We have too many laws. And basically, that's what this is. That's what this game is in a nutshell. And Devin, I was shocked. I don't know quite what I was expecting. I was expecting a cozier experience. But when I got my hands on it, and it finally clicked. I was like, this game is really hard, but it's like it was really really rewarding and oddly immersive given its weird art style. I felt very like into the game while I was playing it, and I liked it. I really I have like this passing love for racing games. You guys have heard me talk about it. Like Devin and DJ probably both play them more heavily than I do. I know Devin likes Forza, and DJ just likes racing games in general, as far as I know.
I
But like
love Forza, honestly. Forza
yeah,
is actually one of my favorite game series of all time. Up until they were on Game Pass all the time, I was buying them every year since OG Xbox. Like, they're
yeah,
one of my
dude.
favorite racing games. Um, I'm actually really glad that you got into this game, because there is a game that is coming out, which I think will be really fun once you have your computer. If you want, I can
Yes. Okay,
set this up for
dude.
you.
This is Devin. We're already on the same fucking wavelength. This is literally why I
Are
wanted
you
to
about to talk about what I
I'm
think you're
dead
about? Because
fucking serious.
I already
This
brought up the
is
trailer.
oh my god, this is fucking beautiful. I
I
found this game 5 days ago,
Yep,
Devin,
yep, yep, yep. I know it's the same one I was about to talk about with you.
because this developer is releasing a new game,
Yep.
right? And I wanted to talk about the weird timing of games, right? I found a beautiful new game, right? And this indie rally car racer, it's $25. You're gonna get like a lot more hours out of this game than you think. I put 8 hours into it already. I've cleared only 2 of the free roam maps into 100% collectibles. I'm only on the 3rd racing bracket out of 5. There's daily and weekly online events, leaderboards. Like this game is great. No hitches, graphical issues, bugs, nada on the PlayStation 5 version of this game. Like I picked it up, I installed it. It was like a sweet less than I'm pretty sure it's like less than a fucking gig game. Guys, like it's not taking any space on your hard drive, and if you've got an itch for a good racer, oh, I'm telling you, it's worth your $25. It really is. And the reason I got so excited and I really let myself fall in love with this game is because this developer, Fun Selector, 5 days ago released the trailer for their upcoming game. And I was just like, I'm going to play the fuck out of this. And it's called Over the Hill.
Let me get this all set up for y'all. And here we go. Over the hill.
Over the Hill. So enjoy this trailer with us of Over the Hill. This is their new upcoming game. It features a similar yet apparent. It looks like it's got some more. It looks like a little higher depth, higher poly on some things, but it's still very stylized, very within their art style game. And this, instead of being the golden era of rally, it is the golden era of off-road driving. Oh man, 3-player co-op where the whole game is just you and 2 of your friends going off-roading, tethering together, pulling each other out of the mud, getting to camp and having a cup of hot chocolate and a good fire. That is the gameplay loop in a nutshell that they have presented in this trailer here. And if anything, if Art of Rally tells me anything at all, Over the Hill is going to be a smash hit, dude. Because Art of Rally is a masterpiece of a driving racing game that dares to be a little bit sim, a little bit arcade, a little bit cozy, and somehow manages to feel good in each one of those respects, all at the same time. It's really rare that I find an indie game that feels the need to be bold in that way and nails it in every aspect, right? So many times games spread themselves too thin in that respect, and it doesn't really land one way or another. Like it either feels too serious or like not serious enough, right? Or like too simulator or not simulator enough, right? And this game, for being a 4-year-old game or 5-year-old game now, excuse me, because we're in 2025. A 5-year-old game now. Fuck yeah, Fun Selector. You guys made a great racer. Like, honestly, one of my favorite racers I've personally played in a really, really, really long time. The fact that it is 100% single player is also incredibly appealing, but it does have online leaderboards. There's world records. It's like, and you're driving these cars that are all, they're like, they're this car, but it's not this car. Like, legally distinct. But if you look at the description and the way these cars drive and the way these cars fucking sound, dude, like it is incredible. Like it's so much attention to detail for it being a low detail game. It's and like when you're driving in the rain, you feel it. When you're driving on the gravel, you feel it. When you're driving on tarmac, everything about this game feels like you are engaged, right? You got to be paying attention to be in it to win it. Like when you podium in this game, even third place actually feels great because you are driving your ass off.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's like honestly, every time I hit the podium, I'm just like, let's fucking go. Because it's you against the clock, and you're just trying to make the cleanest, fastest run you can. And the game's mechanics all will you to do this in a really, really fun, tense, but not aggravating way. And I really loved it, man. Oh my lord. Like I really hope if you have 25 spare dollars and have an itch for a good racer, I cannot recommend Art of Rally enough at its price point. Like if I'm just going to toss it out there right now, boom, bing, bang, bop. Like this is a play it now for me, even at 4 years old, right? Even at 25 doll hairs, this is a banger. Now, Devin, you obviously saw the trailer for Over the Hill also. Let's talk about that for a second. How do you feel? Are you excited for this game?
I'm so excited for this game. I actually have a bunch of friends that I sent that trailer to recently, and I can just see a lot of us getting together and playing that game. Like a lot of us,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I see you. We're gonna be playing this together, okay?
Yeah. I know Larry will play it. Josh will play it because he's moving in with me, which means he's going to be on his computer again.
We got so many friends to play with.
Yeah, my buddy Jeff is going to play it. I know that for a fact. My brother will
also be
probably
you.
even play. Yeah, and if you're listening to this and you think that's a game that you're going to play, or if you were watching this and you saw the trailer with us, like seriously, just join our Discord. Like if you want to play games with people, if you want to make new friends, not only do we hang out in there, but there are plenty of other people.
What you guys were playing Age of Empires 4 last night, right?
Yeah.
Like the Age of God, and that's like just this last week we played Helldivers, Age of Empires 4. People chilling and playing Stalker. People are playing fucking Magic the Gathering, man. Like
yeah, I do a lot of Magic streaming now in the Discord. Too.
Come chill with us. Yeah, we love to have these conversations. Like come be a part.
I'm also playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I've been streaming it in Discord, but I think I'm gonna, a little plug. I think good old Brevin the dude is gonna come back live here on Twitch here shortly, playing a lot of Final Fantasy because that's a lot of game. That's a lot of game, dude. That's a lot of game.
I wish you good luck there. But dude, it makes me feel amazing that you also subsequently had seen that trailer and was excited for it. Because I had never heard of Art of Rally. So you probably like clicked on it and you're like, oh yeah, this looks like similar. Like I kind of like, I know this, right? And so
it showed up in my feed.
And so like I obviously just watch fucking a dumb ton of game trailers. So that's my YouTube. Like I'm one of the few psychopaths with YouTube notifications on.
Same, because my YouTube is like video game videos, whether it be like other podcasts or like trailers and stuff. It's comedy, Magic the Gathering stuff, and music. That's it.
Literally just sub MTG for Warhammer, and that's my
and the music category is literally people reviewing guitars and talking about guitar gear.
Yeah, dude.
Mostly.
Yeah, but like, it's just like it's so fucking funny that like that you ended up watching the same because like you right so like it honestly it goes perfectly with why I wanted to choose to review this older game tonight. Devin already had exposure to this game and was therefore he like he was like, oh, sick. He's like the next game from like the Art of Rally guys. Like, this looks cool. And
Hmm.
like I literally was just like I just got a random IGN notification basically that was just like, hey, we got a new trailer for you to watch. And I'm like, okay. And I clicked on it and I'm like, oh, what's this? And I was just like, a minute in, I'm just like, they already have my fucking money. And
Hmm.
like, of course, you like the first comment was just like Art of Rally. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I went to that trailer and I was just like, they've already got my money. Basically, bought the game on the spot and was just like, sometimes games are about timing, right? It's not about the release date, it's about when it comes across to you in a good time. And not
Hmm.
the release date's not always that time. I
But
miss plenty of good games and come back to amazing games years later. I'm sure you guys all at home do too. And so we're I think, and I hope you
whoa,
enjoyed
Esco,
an older review of a game. I really hope I
I'll drink to
enjoyed this
that.
conversation, and hope this is something that you guys enjoyed. And if it is, please let us know. We'll continue to do like some of these older, more niche game reviews for you guys to put some exposure on cool indie games that are out there in the world. Like there's so many games, and like Devin and I already know that we are not the measuring stick for an average gamer, right? We consume more games than a lot of fucking people do. Like we have no delusions about this. And so when there's games that we miss that are fucking cool, this game got an 80% on Metacritic, y'all. It's like good. Like it's fucking certified good. I'm not just talking out my ass. Like it's like actually good, right? Like, and so it's crazy, right? That even I, a person who like basically as a fucking third job watches video game trailers and keeps my ear to the ground for video game news, miss good games too. So when I found something that like instantly grabbed me, I was like, I got to talk about this, even though it's a little older. Uh, I felt impassioned by it because I love indie games. I love finding gems like this, even if it came across to me at a later date. Uh, yeah, go fucking play Art of Rally. And if you like it, you'll probably like their upcoming game Over the Hill, which we just showed a trailer for.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that game. Like, I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait.
This no. Like I couldn't have asked for this conversation to go any better. I'm elated, actually. Like, thank you. Thank you, Devin, for being on the same page with me, buddy.
Oh
But
yeah.
without further ado, we're gonna get into what, Devon?
That's right. We are going to get into what we like to call the pinnacle of this show. The
Mm, it
utmost,
leads back to it every time.
yep. And probably sometimes the most fun part of a game because baby, we
Mm-hmm.
are going to go to the end game.
Yes,
Oh
we
yeah,
are our
victory.
headliner segment, folks, for the evening. We are discussing tonight the first Xbox Developer Direct of the year of 2025. This is a smaller direct, and we're gonna get into that. Devin, if I gotta be honest, and let's be honest, you are our resident Xbox fellow. So might I recruit your good services in giving us the rundown on the Xbox Developer Direct 2025?
Absolutely. Um, so yeah, we had our first Xbox Developer Direct of 2025. It used to be called the Partner Direct. They actually changed the name
Yeah,
this
they
year.
changed that.
Yeah, which I'm totally cool with it. Because a
Also,
lot
a
of these
tongue.
companies that they used to work with were just partners, but now they're actually under the Microsoft umbrella. And yes, I said umbrella. There is negative connotations behind that, but at the same time, I like Game Pass. Um,
Yeah.
um, Now, there is a little article regarding the developer direct here, and it's a little recap, and this is coming straight from Xbox.com. Actually,
yeah. I was
the
like,
Xbox Wire
recap their own
editor in
stuff. I like
chief,
that.
specifically Joe Scribbles. So, during the latest developer direct, we showed off tons of brand new gameplay and provided developer insights on 4 upcoming games launching on Xbox Series X, S, PC, Game Pass, and Cloud, and even surprise released a bonus remaster along the way. We visited the studios behind Doom: The Dark Ages, South of Midnight, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and never before seen Ninja Gaiden 4 to get an inside look at new gameplay footage, as well as key information from each game. Direct from the developers working on them, plus to celebrate the return of Ninja Gaiden. We also announced that a remastered version of the beloved Xbox classic Ninja Gaiden 2 Black will be available for Xbox Series XS, PC, and Game Pass from today. And that was last week on the 23rd. So just a few days ago here. Now, in addition to Xbox Cloud Gaming, all the games in our show also support Xbox Play Anywhere, meaning when you buy them through the store on Xbox or Windows, they're yours to play on Xbox and Windows PC at no additional cost, which and your game progress and achievements are saved across Xbox and Windows PC. So I think that's really cool. You get the game on 2 platforms.
That's kind of huge.
I actually have a lot of games I own.
That's kind of huge.
I have a lot of games I own on PC because I buy them on Xbox.
Yeah, I am definitely guilty of multi-platforming my games, especially games that I like, because I do it as just I choose to spend my money that way as a way to support the developers, right? And so like I'll buy extra copies or special copies of games for like certain things, like like I have like a special physical edition of DRG that's like only available on Deep Rock Galactic for anybody at home. That's only available on PlayStation, right? I fucking own that digitally on my PlayStation also, and digitally on my Xbox. Like I'm guilty of as doing shit like that.
And it's on Game Pass.
Yes. To be fair, I bought it on Xbox just on the off chance it ever leaves Game Pass because I love the game too much. I think it's on Xbox Core, so it'll never leave, but I made that choice before that decision got made. So I digress. It's my money. I'll spend it how I want it. And but yeah, and so like I'm definitely very guilty of multi-platforming games, and like it's people. They don't like to give out multiple licenses for things, folk. Like they want your money. They want you to do what I do and buy multiple licenses, right? So the fact that you're getting 2 that's sick. That's awesome.
So all these games that we're going to talk about.
That's what the Xbox Play Anywhere. I guess I didn't know that's what the Xbox Play Anywhere initiative was.
Well, yeah, that's why
I missed that somehow.
There's so like also with Game Pass, the Play Anywhere is involved with Game Pass as well. So like if I play Starfield, right, on PC, that same save state I can play on my Xbox.
Even via Game Pass, even if you don't own the license.
Yeah. I do own the deluxe upgrade because I was like, I'm not going to buy the full game, but I'll throw $30 to get the expansion.
But again, you got a discount on that because Game Pass.
Exactly. But with that being said, all these games are going to have that. And we will go into the first game. That's right. The first game that they talked about, which will be Doom: The Dark Ages. That's right. Doom: The Dark Ages is launching May 15th, 2025. That'll be on Xbox Series SS, Windows PC, Steam, PlayStation 5, and it'll be available day one with Game Pass. That's right. Day one, baby, day one. So the team at id Software shared a deep dive into Doom: The Dark Ages and revealed the cinematic first-person shooter will launch on May 15th, 2025. That's very soon, actually. That's just a few months away. Doom: The Dark Ages is a prequel to the critically acclaimed Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal is set in the dark fantasy sci-fi world of Doom's immediate I did realize this wasn't the actual trailer, so I'm just gonna fast forward. I like brought up the whole thing of them talking from the direct on accident, but it's all good.
Whoopsies.
But yeah, this will be set in a sci-fi world with Doom's immediately recognizable hellish twist. In the segment, 3 core pillars of the game were explored: combat, which into deadly new weapons of mass destruction the Slayer can wield, exploration, which offered a glimpse at an incredible new medieval-inspired setting that will take players to never-before-seen dark and sinister realms and story, which gave an overview of the characters and stakes the Slayer will face in his journey to turn the tides of war. This is the most ambitious Doom game to date. Id Software is seizing the chance to present both newcomers and longtime fans alike with an epic adventure as the superweapon in a medieval war against hell itself. Find out more about the game and extra information with the developers in our Xbox Wire article, which I'll make sure to put a link to this very specific article that we're reading in the description below if you are watching
if you want
or
to check
listening.
out any of these trailers or go through any of these
Mhm.
these additional links, we will make sure we put that
Now,
in the YouTube bio for you, or description, excuse me.
Now, one thing where they really got me is the giant mech that they showed.
Okay, so hot take, I know. I'm not much of a Doom guy. I've never really have been, but this
Mhm.
something about this is appealing to me and I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know if I'm sold yet, but I am definitely more interested in this outright than I have been the past Doom releases. I played Doom Eternal and did not care for it at all. Personally, I haven't like there. I didn't like it mechanically, and so I didn't even play Doom 2016 at all because I started with that one. Maybe that was a bad decision, but that was the one I made. And so, but there is something about this that is appealing to me. Maybe it's has something to do with my immensely positive experience recently with Hellsong.
Oh, I know what game you're talking about. Hellsinger.
Like Hellsinger, thank you. I was like, I have literally the fucking title was literally right in my mouth. Hellsinger. I fucking loved that game. I thought that shit was dope as fuck. So and had an immensely positive experience with that. And I know that has like a lot of rhythm based mechanics. But that aside, I think maybe that opened my eyes to trying this particular genre of like person like action shooter. Like I don't know, maybe it's enlightened me to give it another go.
Well, not only that, it's got a more interactive gameplay loop. I mean, you have pretty much a Captain America shield that has a chainsaw blade that goes around it. You can get a flail, like a mace and a flail to use.
Yeah, no ammo on those.
Yeah, and there's just some really interesting weapons. There's dragon flying. There's mech battles against giant demons.
The scale looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, it just looks like it's gonna be a fun game, and it's gonna be wacky and insane and just over the top in all the best ways. And that's what I want from games like this. I want games to just be like explosive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this game looks like. And I'm really excited to play this game May 15th. And I will be one of the first person to be playing it out of our group.
I'm just glad it's gonna be on fucking this is gonna be on Game Pass?
Day one, baby.
Thank God, yeah. See, that's an easy. I'll at least
every
try
single game that we're talking about right now will be on Game Pass day one.
Oh,
every
dude,
single one.
Yes, and the next
one.
So,
yeah, with that being said, we are going to be talking about South of Midnight. That's going to be launching April 8th, 2025. That's right. We got dates for
even
these,
sooner.
Baby. Compulsion Games took us behind the scenes at their studio in Montreal, Canada, to learn more about South of Midnight with their new third-person action adventure game, which releases April 8th, 2025. In Compulsion segment, we learned more about the journey of Hazel, the game's protagonist, which leads her into a darkly magical world where she discovers her new abilities as a weaver. Her story is filled with macabre Southern Gothic folklore and encounters with mythical, larger-than-life creatures that shape her growth and understanding of her newfound powers. You can see more of South of Midnight's handcrafted art style, world building, and combat in South of Midnight's new story trailer, and get ready to explore the American Deep South with Hazel by pre-ordering today and play up to 5 days early with South of Midnight Premium Edition. Find out more about the game's story in our exclusive Xbox Wire article. I
just fucking might actually. I just fucking might actually. This might be a pull the trigger to support the dev game, because like there's a lot to love here. I fucking love everything about this game. Appeals to me. Everything.
Yeah. It's just the mythical folklore creatures, the art style. I love the kind of like stop motion, like a studios type feel.
Yes, I love that it's set in like the American Deep South. We're looking at like the bayou. I love that we're getting traditional representation for these fucking games, including motion capture and voice actors. Like, it's like, I like this shit because it lends to its authenticity, and this game already looks like it's got a lot of really incredible stuff going for it. And I'm really excited. And really so fucking excited for South of Midnight.
I noticed she has different outfits throughout the trailer, which means I wonder if that's going to be like armor and stuff.
Thing. Yeah.
The creature design is so cool too. It's so good. The creature design is so good. And the fact
that this is based off of fucking honest to goodness American Gothic folklore is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to play this game. It looks incredible. And it's just sad that like we know that there's going to be a lot of hate to this game for all the wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons, and it'll be for all the wrong reasons. We hate you guys for that. That do that shit. But we're fucking here for this game day one. This is one of my most anticipated games of the year. The fact that I am going to get to experience it a lot sooner. I was honestly banking on this being a summer release almost.
Yeah. I am looking so forward to this game. I cannot wait to play South of Midnight when it comes out, April 8th, 2025. April 8th. That's a month and a half away.
Dude,
it's
actually
so 2.5 months. But
2.5. Do you think it's gonna be gameplay, like, because we've gotten like some teaser stuff on the gameplay loop, but we don't really know what the core game. Do you think it's gonna have like Legend of Zelda essence to it? That's what I'm getting.
I think it's gonna kind of have Legend of Zelda, but if you want me to be honest with you, this almost looks more of a combination of like this actually kind of looks like God of War without the God of War part, but like gameplay loop wise,
it is definitely I can see that
this is more of a God of War,
a true action adventure game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit more similar to like a God of War, like hack and slash, like linear storytelling game. I think it's going to be more along the lines of that, or like
I think now that you've said that aloud, I think that fits better than my Legend of Zelda take.
I agree. I think it's definitely going to be more along the lines of that. It's going to be a true linear storytelling experience that is an action adventure game, and I'm all here for that. Those are my favorite kind of games. Actually, you know what this kind of looks like? This kind of looks like the way that the new Final Fantasy games play. Straight up.
Oh yeah, like even 16, because that's the one I've got experience with.
I mean, 16 is a very linear, straightforward game. I mean, it has areas you can explore. So yeah, I think it falls in line with those games. It is going to be an RPG. It is going to be an adventure. It is going to be action packed, and this is right up my alley, man. I'm going to play it.
I'm super excited. Everything about this game looks absolutely bitchin'.
Speaking of games we're super excited about, this is probably one of my most anticipated games of this year, and we are going to be talking about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is launching April 24th, 2025. And that'll be on Xbox.
Everyone's just going to call it Expedition 33.
Yes, yes, yeah. I wouldn't even be surprised if people call it Expo 33 for short. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true. We like shortening and shit.
yeah. But this game is coming out on Series XS. This is coming out on PC. This is coming out on PlayStation as well. Um, but this is going to be a day one on Game Pass game. Day one Game Pass. Now, in the article, we visited Montpellier, France, home of Sandfall Interactive, as they developed their first game, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That's right. This is this team's first game, by the way. This turn-based RPG is set in a fantasy version of late 19th century France, where the world is facing an existential threat 1 year at a time. The developers shared a deeper look at the game's innovative mechanics, such as the reactive turn-based system and the unique art direction that brings the game's world to life. We even got a first look at Expedition 33's expansive overworld map. As the coup de grace, Sandfall Interactive confirmed the game's release date. Our journey to stop the Paintress begins April 24th. For more on the team's creative vision and deep customization options, we got more on Xbox Wire here. Dude, this game looks fantastic and incredible. This is like one of the prettiest, coolest, crazy art style looking games I've seen in a while.
The art style, that I cannot deny you that one, even the slightest. The art style is incredible. That's what's drawing to me to this game, the art style and the overall premise of the game, right? Where like if you don't know, it is essentially like the world is at crisis, and they to try to like stop this crisis, each year they send a number of people of a certain age on an expedition to try to stop it. And this year the age is 33. So everybody in the game is 33 years old. And or is turning 33 years old, right? Something like that, because because all 33-year-olds are going to die.
Yep.
And like if they don't manage to like subvert the crisis.
It looks so cool.
And basically, nobody's managed to subvert the crisis so far. So every year, a fucking random age just gets wiped off the planet, and it's 33 on this one. The premise is, I really like that idea. Like because they can do so much with it. I'm really interested with it story wise. If I can make the game power fantasy for my own sake, like difficulty wise, I'll probably play it. But if it's a fixed super hard RPG, I might struggle with it, because I personally struggle with turn-based games. I like them. I don't dislike them, is what is more honest. But they have to meet certain criteria for me to feel fun and engaged with them. But this does look really flashy, and it does look like it's got more to it than just selecting your attack, waiting for the animation to finish, waiting for the enemy to do the exact same, and repeating. It looks like it does have more depth to it than that, which is why I think I'll probably give this one a go.
Guess what?
Maybe.
I mean, it's gonna be on Game Pass day one. I don't see a reason not to.
Yeah, no reason not to, right? Like, it's definitely like, it's really hard to argue not trying any of these fucking games.
Yeah, I this is one of my most anticipated games of the year. I love game design like this. I grew up playing turn-based RPGs. It's got a heavily deep fantasy storytelling going on here. Not to mention the voice cast is just incredible. And people like this wouldn't attach themselves to something unless it's going to be good. And you got Ben Starr, you got Charlie Cox, Jennifer English, and Andy Serkis, like playing the main characters of this game. That is insane. That is insane. Like, I was at a loss for words when I saw that. I think this game isn't getting as much hype as it really deserves, and I think this is going to be a hit that surprises a lot of people, to tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
I do think the hype for this game is at the right amount. It's not I don't think it's overhyped or underhyped. I think it's getting exactly what the attention it deserves for the ambition they're putting out in their trailers.
Mhm.
They are showing lots of gameplay and lots of different aspects of gameplay. So it's clear to me that they're confident in the product they have. What's incredible is this could be a franchise, right?
Hmm. This could be like the next big studio. You know, this is a brand new studio, first game they've ever made
Yeah.
too. There is a lot riding on this, and I'm really looking forward.
Yeah,
I think
fingers
them.
crossed for them.
Yeah, they're not owned by any other higher up company or anything at all. By the way, this is the one of the only companies that doesn't have an official partnership with a specific platform. Because they're going to be everywhere. Even Sony keeps trying to throw this game out there like it's a Sony game. I'm sure you've seen that, right?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Everybody that can advertise this game is advertising this game.
Hmm. Yeah, there's something going on with this, and I can't wait to see it unfold. I can't wait to see where reviews go. I'm really upset that I didn't get this on Fantasy Critic, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah,
We're
who
gonna.
did get it? DJ?
I think DJ grabbed it like literally right before I was gonna snag it, like because
Yeah.
it was on the snake rotation. Because I
Yep.
was trying to be smart and make sure I got some of the heavy hitter games, you know. Um, anyways, we are gonna talk about the last game that was introduced at the developer direct, and that was Ninja Gaiden 4, which we don't have a set in stone release yet, but it says it is launching fall 2025, and that will
Fingers
be
crossed, because that's
everywhere.
on my Fantasy Critic, baby. Let's
Dude,
fucking go.
you must have beat me by a couple dollars because I tried grabbing that game too.
I fucking knew somebody was going to.
Yeah, I tried grabbing it, but you saw that I grabbed that Nintendo shit as soon as the Nintendo
Oh yeah,
stuff
yeah.
came.
Once I saw it, I was just like, oh yeah, I gotta start actually bidding. These guys are trying.
Yeah, I know. I took the Mario games
This
right
is
away.
gonna be a close Fantasy Critic
Yeah.
here, I think. I
Yeah,
think we're
yeah.
competing this year hard.
Yeah. Guys, Team Ninja announced the return of a beloved franchise with the reveal of Ninja Gaiden 4. After more than a decade, the masters of action at Team Ninja and Platinum Games have partnered with Xbox Game Studios Publishing to bring us an exciting new chapter in the Ninja Gaiden series, a series with a long history on Xbox. We were introduced to Yakumo, a new protagonist whose objective lies at the heart of a devastated Tokyo. On his mission, Yakumo will not only encounter fiends and demons, but also the legendary Master Ninja himself, Ryu Hayabusa. Gameplay footage showed that Yakumo will introduce players to a stylish new take on ninja action with bloodbind ninjutsu alongside legacy techniques like the flying swallow and Izuna drop. Ryu will also return as a playable character with a revamped arsenal that stays true to his signature brutality and precision. During the segment, developers from both Platinum and Team Ninja also shared details about the game's story, the setting in the near future Tokyo, and its action-packed combat mechanics. We also got a glimpse into the creative process behind behind this highly anticipated title, which will be released in fall 2025 and can be wishlisted on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 5. For the latest information, follow Team Ninja on social media, YouTube, blah, 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 all that stuff. Check out an exclusive interview with the developers on Xbox Wire. Dude, this game actually looks fun. This game looks fun.
Look, all I'm gonna say is y'all aren't fucking ready. I'm just you.
Dude,
Y'all
what are you
aren't
talking about?
ready
I
to
grew
play.
up playing Ninja Gaiden.
Not. I'm talking to the audience at large that hasn't played a fucking Ninja Gaiden game since 2005. Y'all forgot. I know. Every single one of you guys have forgotten how brutal this fucking game is. Ninja Gaiden is so fucking hard. It is one of the most difficult action platformer franchises out there. It really challenges you to like your gamer skills. I fucking love Ninja Gaiden. I haven't played one in a really long time. I didn't play 3. I played 2. So I should probably play 2 Black since it
Which
got
we'll get into
remastered
that here in a
graphically.
second.
Yeah,
We'll get.
I want to play that. But the fact it's been when did 3 come out even? Like how long ago was that?
Oh God, was that like 20? It was like 2008, I think.
Ninja Gaiden 3 2012. 2008
Oh, I
was
was off.
that was 2.
Oh, that was
2008 was
two.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2012. It was on the
Yeah.
360, wasn't it?
Great question.
3, or was that one of the first Xbox One games? I can't remember.
I am checking out. It was PlayStation 3 and 360, 2012. Later in the cycle, but still on the platforms.
Dude, I'm really looking forward to this game. To tell you the truth, like I can't wait to play this. I
The
need
fact
to.
that it's day one Game Pass is insane to me, dude. I like, it really is. Like I'm very happy with the current and like upcoming year's selection of Game Pass games compared to last year for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and I need to jump back into Ninja Gaiden 2 Black because it has been a very long time since I have played it.
Yeah, me too.
But
Since
I need to
release,
jump in.
honestly, I think I don't think I played it since it fucking came out.
But like these games and Omnimusha were like the Souls games before Souls games were a thing.
Games.
And Omnimusha was my preferred
And that's
series
coming back
in the-
too.
I know.
That's
I can't
right, dude. It's fucking
Dude,
crazy,
dude. I
All
can't
these
believe
legacy franchises getting fucking new shit.
Dude, when I called that though during that when we were watching that live react,
Oh yeah, dude, that was wild. I was not expecting it to be Onimusha.
I was just like, wait, is this Omnimusha? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
With that being said,
Our
we
Ninja
also
Gaiden
got
Insta-buy.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is available today. It's already on Game Pass. That's right. The highly acclaimed and legendary game from 2008 returns graphically remastered. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black features the high-speed ninja action of iconic hero Ryu Hayabusa and his deadly dragon sword. Embark on a global battle against formidable foes, engage in relentless combat, and play as additional characters Mamiji, Ayana, and Rachel. I just love that last one. And Rachel.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great game.
Rachel.
Yeah. This is a great game, and it looks great with the remaster they did. It actually
the remaster does look. It looks real good.
It looks like a game that was made today. Actually,
yeah,
it does.
Actually, straight up, like it's even with just being like a graphical remaster. And something tells me there, like it was mechanically polished at least. Maybe not changed, but polished. Because
smooth.
It looks smoother than I remember it in 2008. But
honestly,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I need to play this. This looks really fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just slapped the new game engine on this, like for 4. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they went to.
They're like, let's just run it through it and see how it looks. I'm really, really excited. I need to play this one also. I saw DJ playing it the other day. I know DJ was playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And you guys can too, like literally right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Guys, they ended the article with looking ahead. As with every developer direct, today's show marks just a selection of the games coming to Xbox this year. Next up is Avowed, Obsidian Entertainment's upcoming fantasy RPG, which launches February 18th, 2025 for Xbox Series XS, the Windows PC, Battle.net, Steam, and Cloud, and will be available day one on Game Pass. With our own studios and incredible partners working on new experiences, stay tuned to Xbox Wire and Xbox social channels this year to see why there's never been a better time to be an Xbox player. And you know what? They do be hitting hard with games this year. They do be hitting hard with games this year.
I definitely see Xbox trying a lot harder this year with their games. But yeah, so folks at home, that was our rundown on the first developer direct, our first real big showcase from any of these from the industry this year from Xbox of 2025. Speaking of looking ahead, though, let's quickly get into our schedule for the rest of the week. Wednesday, nothing, folks. Sorry, Splash Damage is still on hiatus. We're prioritizing our D&D content for you guys right now until we can find a better way to make it all mesh. So Splash Damage will be coming back for special games throughout the year. Monster Hunter Wilds.
It's going to be back for
and
Monster Hunter Wilds.
It'll be back for Monster Hunter Wilds. So, like it's like it is arguably the biggest multiplayer launch of the whole year. Like we can't not stream that.
So we will resume Splash Damage if anyone's wondering. At the very earliest, it is probably going to be March 5th is when we'll come back with Splash Damage.
Is when you can expect that. Of course, we will remind you guys as we get closer to that date. And I giddily bounce with glee about my office as Monster Hunter it gets closer to release. Thursday, we don't have any content, folks. We take that day off to see movies often for y'all, but not to this week because this week we are having a discussion on this on 20,000 Films Under the Sea. You guys can get together and listen to DJ and Ernell talk about movie ratings and the weird, odd history of them and how they have changed over the years. Because I don't know if y'all know, but a fucking 1990s PG-13 movie is not the same as a fucking 2010 PG-13 movie, and it's not the same as a 2020 PG-13 movie. And I want to know why. So I'm hoping they did research. I posed this question honestly. I need to know. Tell me, guys. So join them for that discussion. Amos also wants to know why what's with the moving goalposts of movie ratings. So yeah, you guys can join that episode, of course, at 7 p.m. Pacific time, as always, this Friday. And on Saturday at noon, you guys will be able to access early access if you're a subscriber. Our second episode of Songs from the Abyss. You guys don't want to miss it. We already got lots of folks in our community super excited about this. We're talking about it in our Discord. Big things coming on this next episode. We're really excited to continue this campaign. We're all having an immense amount of fun. And we hope that you are having fun along with us. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already to get early access to that episode by noon on Saturday. And if not, you want to wait? That's okay. We respect that. It'll be available for absolutely everybody on Monday at our regular podcast release time. With that being said, folks, please let us know how you guys felt about this interesting yet brief Xbox Developer Direct this year. Because this has been Good Kraken's Death Ratio, your choice for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you've liked what you've heard, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services, wherever you like to watch or listen. But you can also support us by going over to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. But until next time, Critical hit!